Welcome. What is here? Well, at the moment, there's sound, what we call an airplane. I don't know if you can hear it. Uh, And that's what I want to speak about is all these labels, beliefs, thoughts, searching, defining, naming, remembering, forgetting, truth, not true. The mind is so busy, which is fine. It's not a problem. It's great to notice what is here. Now I'm smiling because now on this post ahead of me is a finch. It's called a finch with a red chest and now another one. I forget the name, but it's so interesting the desire to name things. I mean, it's all just kind of showing up right here as I'm speaking with you. Um, and there's nothing wrong with labels. There's nothing wrong with names. In fact, the other day, I was on a walk in the woods with a friend. She has a smartphone that has this app that can capture the sound of a bird singing and then show a picture of it and a name of it and actually the sound of it. I mean, uh, this apparent world we live in is quite remarkable and fun. And, but it's so interesting how captivating. I'm just seeing these birds fluttering around like a lot. And they're not usually doing that, especially right when I'm um, attempting to uh, talk to folks. So it's so interesting just noticing how um, attention flows. It's not right or wrong. It's what always is occurring. What is happening right here, is just kind of a seeming more extreme example. But attention is always morphing and shifting. I mean, you could just be sitting in your living room and then suddenly what is called an itch arises. So now attention is on the itch, maybe scratching the itch, and then, drifting over to the window, looking out the window. Now you see some other birds and thinking about their names. I mean, this is all occurring, appearances arising in presence, unbidden. You don't know what's going to happen next. They're flying around here like like bats. um, but it's just remarkable just to sit and notice. Sit and notice, I mean, right here, right now, it seems pretty active, but you could also be just sitting in your living room. It will be more subtle, uh, noticing maybe a subtle hum of the refrigerator in the next room, noticing thoughts arising, maybe about some imagined future that you're anticipating, or thought arising about some past event that you have a thought or feeling about. And then, that can go off on its own little trail. What's interesting is noticing the simple arising of experience that is continually flowing, that truly has no names or labels other than what thought and programming has ascribed to it. And what's here is simply this flow, this presence, this ongoing experiencing that is not viewed by an observer separate from the direct experience. It's all occurring here. If you notice, this perception is here. Now, thought can say, yeah, well, it's happening behind my eyes. It's happening in my brain. Well, that's fine. That's what we've been taught. That's part of the conditioning. Uh, However, without the labels, if you want to play with conceptual experiencing from time to time, you just notice what is happening when the labels are dropped. When the labels are dropped, there's no body, no body, no mind, no eyes. These are all labels. You know, if we were speaking Chinese, it would be a different sound. So being with non-conceptual experiencing, which isn't a better condition, it's just a shift in orientation. Being with this shift in orientation, this non-conceptualizing, everything is experienced with more immediacy because there's no overlay of labels or ideas about what anything is. So this is a great way to play with experience. We're not trying to improve anything. We're not trying to improve ourselves because this self is not different or separate from what is experiencing. Uh, the thing about so-called spirituality is that initially we're wanting to get out of our normalcy, what we call our normalcy, and have a different, maybe a more profound experience. But again, that's just thought, creating ideas about things. And, you know, that was my experience as well when I was studying early on. Uh, that was very much pronounced, wanting to get out of this normalcy and think that a different uh, level of experiencing would be better or more real. I don't even know what I was thinking then, but just being with experience as it is, noticing the labels, just breathe and they can relax. They will come up again and again because that's the nature of thought. That's the nature of appearance. That's the nature of this experience. But simply playing with experience, being with sensation, not sensation of something, not sensation of the body, because again, body is simply another label, but there's simply sensation appearing. There's sound appearing. There is light appearing. All appearances that are a continual flow of this direct, intimate experiencing that's really happening to no one other than the way we hold it to be. Oh, well, it's happening to me or it's happening to me here. That's fine. It's just a manner of thinking about it. And this ongoing invitation is to relax the thinking and being, just being with experiencing as it arises. It's a completely different mode, if you will. Um, but they're not separate. The thinking mode, as I would call it, is not separate from the presence of experiencing. Just like that, I don't know if you heard that kind of loud airplane. I'm easily distracted. This presence tends to be easily distracted. It's part of this nature. And so that's another thing. Uh, the nature of whatever is experiencing is unique. And so someone else could be hearing that airplane and barely notice it. I mean, this is just the miracle of existence and how these apparent different people that seem to appear are so unique in our direct experiencing. So this has been very interesting and enlightening to me too, because I had no idea as how would anybody of what to expect, because the flow of experience is ever changing, can never be pinned down to be anything. And it's just miraculous. Again, even if you're just sitting in your living room, it doesn't maybe seem miraculous, but see how it is. Thank you so much for being with me. I love hearing your questions, what you're pondering. I'd love to have anyone join me who would like to explore. That could be fun too. Thank you so much. Good to see you.